to me in the comment section. Welcome to our broadcast. So today we're gonna talk with you about the imoo Z7 smartwatch. So this is smartwatch specifically created for kids, not just for kids but also for parents. That means that these watches can bring the easy bridge for communication between parents and kids. So what does that mean by that? That means that the kids can still be connected with these watches, can still use all of this kind of features like a smartphone, but parents has also a lot of power for these watches because parents can track a lot of information about the kids. So let me tell you more about these features, and you can think about this, and you can let me know in the comment what do you think about these features. Okay, so here we have the 7 smartwatch, and here we have the phone. So that means that you as a parent, you can download the app for your phone and control most of the information on your kid's smartwatch, but your kid still can be connected, can still get a call, can still receive a call, or can still give a call to somebody, or even send a message and all of this stuff. Your kid just cannot playing like TikTok or playing games, but everything else the kid can do. So this watch is specifically designed for kids to make their life much more active, because as we know, nowadays kids like to play games, watching videos, when they don't not being active. So this watch will help your kid being active and will help you as a parents be more calm, because you can track a lot of information about your kid. So let me tell you about the features of this watch. So this is a dual Z7 imoo Z7 dual flip camera. So as you can see, I can easily flip my watch like this, or I can easily flip them on the wrist. And yeah, you can flip the watch, and you can see two cameras as we have here. We have a front camera and we have a rear camera. As you can see, when I'm flipping the watches on, it's automatically turning on to the camera, and by simple tapping on the screen, I can make a picture, as you can see right now, right guys? So this is kind of cool feature about the Z7, but it is not just for picture. It's just for easy way to communicate with parents, because when you're giving them a video call, the kids can see you in front, but if the kids will want to show you surroundings around, they're gonna do like this, or they're gonna put the wrist upside down, and you as a parent will not see clearly exactly what's going on, right? So the simple solution was created a flipped watch, so the kid can still talk to you face to face, and you as a parent, you can swap the camera and you just show the kids surroundings around, so the kids can show you surroundings around, right, by you simply using the rear camera. So this is one cool feature. At the same time, you as a parents, when you will give a kid a phone call, you can see not just face, not just surroundings, but at the same time, at the same screen, you can see the kid location. So this is kind of cool feature, and let me show you how does it work. So for example, as you can see here, the watches are 100% waterproof, and we can give them a call right now. So let's see how it works. So let's please check on the watches. I'm giving them a video call, and as you can see, we are receiving the phone call, guys. Yeah, we are receiving the phone call. Let me answer, and then we can see what's going on here. So for example, here, as you can see my face right here. Yeah, and on the bottom, wait, you can see, let me turn on the VPN for us. Yeah, because we need it. Okay, and you can see exact location. You see, you're not just seeing my face, but you can see exact my location. And even if I will go down to the water, you can still see my face, guys, and you can still see exact location where am I, right? So it's not just showing you the kid face or kid surroundings, because the kid can use the camera to swap it up, to lift it up, right, like this. And you as a parent still can see your parents on the front camera, as you can see me right now, but you can also swap the camera using the bottom. You can swap the camera, no need to ask kid, please swap the camera. And as you can see, it's my hand now, it's the phone. Yeah, so now we are having a video on the rear camera. Hello everyone. So yeah, this is kind of cool feature that we have here, but that's not the only one. So let me tell you more about this. As you can see right now, we just put them back to the water. That's real water, guys, nothing to fake for you. It's real water. For example, here I'm turning off this, as you can see, and I want to turn on, and you will see. So this is a real water, guys. Yeah, so the watches are 100% waterproof. You no need to worry about. The kid can even go to the swimming class. Kids can go to the sea, swimming with them in the sea. Kids can play with the water, whatever they want. But after the sea water, it's better to wash in tap water in the regular water, right? So this is features about the Z7. Let's move on. How we can track the location. The Z7 work with 5 satellites. It's GPS, BDS, Galileo, GLONASS, and QZSS. So that means all the parts of the Earth they can cover by this satellite. So you can track the real-time precision real-time location. You can go to the app. For example, let me show you how does work. We have our app, special app for these watches. You don't need to download any other app like any other kind of stuff for video call or something like this. You have one app and you have full control of these watches. We go to the location, and as you can see, I connected this phone has connected to 2 watches. One is which one inside of the water, and second one which inside of the ice. Guys, look here, we have a frozen watches here. Yeah, the watches are frozen. As you can see, they are 100% frozen. Just the screen is not frozen. It's just because for later you will know why it's not frozen. So even here, guys, you can see the watch are frozen. And let's make a bet. You can bet in the comment section. What do you think about them? Will they work or they will die? We'll try to give them a call, to a video call, and you can guess, will they work or will they die? Okay, guys, so this is kind of cool competition that we're gonna have with you here. Okay, guys, so just let me know in the comment section. They are really frozen. Oh, I can take them out. You see, they are all inside out of all the eyes, guys. So they are frozen. Just we have a screen here. So let me know in the comment section, what do you think about this? Will they work or will they die? Okay, so let's move on. As I told you, they work with 5 satellites. That means that you can track the real-time location of your kid, but at the same time you can track the 14 days of the history of the history of the location. So you can track 14 days where your kid been or what your kid do, right? So let me show you how it's worked. For example, I want to choose the kid. I'm choosing the kid, one of them, and I want to track their location. So for example, well, yesterday I found the day when we've been active, and as you can see, we have starting point and ending point. So by simple tapping on this one screen, now the map is loading, so we can see exact location where we're going now. Because we use the subway, we the location shows just underground, you know. So but it's still the same precision location, and you still can see all the information on the screen. Also, you can use the bottom here to like swap left right, the see step by step where your kid been, what exact time your kid been, and what exact time your kid was and did, right? So all of this information you can find on this app, one app. So tracking location. Let's move on. We have a chat. So what does it mean by chat? So that means you as parents, you can send a message through the through this chat. So let me show you. For example, I want to send a message to this one watch, and I'm gonna say hello, how are you? And I send, and we receive the message. And also I can send the message back, right? From the message, as you can see, I'm gonna answer hello, I'm doing great. I sent, and look, we received right here. So guys, you not just can like give phone call, video calls, track location, but you can also make a chat. And also the kids can create, you can create as many chats as you want. The kids can create as chats with a friend, they can chat, have a dialogue with a friend, or they can create a group, for example, family group or friends group. So the kids always can be connected with families, with grandparents, with all of them, and even connected with friends. They can make a group, and this is so cool because you need just use one app on your phone and nothing more. Guys, let's move on. Here we have a notification section, so that means we can get so many notification, and let me tell you later what kind of notification you can get. Okay, and here we can see all the kind of feature that we have on this cell phone, right? So for example, you can choose the can you change the language to English? Yeah, and you can choose all the information that you would like to know. So the Z7 works with SIM card. You need to have SIM card for better. They also work with Wi-Fi, but if the kid want to go outside, they need to have the the SIM card. So they would be have the internet, they would be have the phone number, and the accuracy will be much more better. What I mean by accuracy, because for GPS we still needs to have some internet, so the kit will still need the internet here. So as you can see right here, uh, uh, this is what is also using the fitness tracker. As you can see, they work like fitness watch. So that means by that you as a parent, you can get a lot of information about your kid. For example, now here we have a fitness point here. You can go to the fitness and you can track all the information about the kid. The watches wasn't active this day, so we don't have any information about here, but you can read, you can see the step counts the kid made, right, calories burned or exercise time the kid did. You can see also running time, rope skipping time, sit-ups time, or swimming time. So yeah, your kid can take these watches to the swimming lesson and nothing wrong, they will be still work perfectly. In the settings you can change a lot of some different stuff. For example, your gender of kid, the age, and all of the information like weight, height, weight, and all of this, and you can track them, right? So this is kind of cool feature that helps you know much more about the kid and know how much energy the kid spends, and or how much even distance your kid passes through the day, you know, because we never know. Like in my childhood, I would like to know how much distance I would pass for a whole day, because I was going outside from morning, like, you know, morning time, and coming back to evening time, even without any food. And I whole day was playing, and I would like to know what this kind of information that I have here. But let's move on, and here we have the health. So what I mean by health, that you can check the body temperature, you can check the heart rate, mood, and blood oxygen. So the cool feature about this, that's heart rate. You go to the heart rate and you can see all the information about your kid BPM heart rate. But in the second settings section, you can choose the notification. So what do I mean by that? That you as a parent, for example, you set up the BPM higher than 130, and you as a parent, you will receive the notification when the kid's BPM will be higher than 130. And you can know all of this information right now. So that means that if the kid BPM is higher than 130, you can always give them a call, because you will receive the notification. You can always give them a call and say, come on, little baby boy or baby girl, just a little bit calm down, because you're too much active. You need to get a little bit rest. Also, there's a mood section that we can track our kid mood. This is kind of new feature of these smartwatches that we did. So at the same time, for example, BPM high, you can go to the mood and you can see mood is high. That means the kid probably so happy to do some activities or something like this. They playing together with friends, you know, they are so active. So you can be much more calm, but still you can contact them and say, get a little bit rest. But at the same time, you can go to the BPM, you got notification that the BPM is high, but you go into the mood section and you see the mood is low. So probably could be some of emergency situation happen, right? And you as a parent, you can give them a phone call or video call and ask if everything okay or something like this. So this is a cool features about the health app, right? So let's move on. Here we have a class mode time. Class mode. So what is class mode? That means during the school, if your kid going to school or kindergarten, because this watches specifically create for kids from 4 years old to 12 years old, to 12, 14 years old. Because this time is, we as a company, we as I'm always seeing that the kid is too early to get the smartphone, because kid could be disturbed by so many things, other like games, videos, TikTok, Instagram, all of this. So, and the kid would be not that much active. So the IMO thing that you as a parents, you can control a lot of things, and you can set up the class mode time. And class mode time means that you as a parents, you can control what time the watches will not be active. So that means you set it up for 45 minutes, for example, and during this 45 minutes, the kid will not receive any of notification. You as a parent, you still can call them, you still can contact them, but kid will not receive any notification. That means that after this time is passed, for example, 45 minutes is passed, the watches will be automatically become to smartwatch, because during this 45 minutes they will work like regular watches. and after time pass they will become a smartwatch, and the kid will receive all the notification, all the messages, all the notification about the calls to the smartwatches. So I think this also cool feature, because your kid will not be disturbed during the class time or kindergarten time, and also during the homework time if you would like to set this time, right? So you can, as you can see here, you can set up the time, you can set up the classes. So no matter how many classes, no matter how many times you want to set up, you can do all of this. So let's move, and here we have App Center. So as you can see, all these apps we have on our smartwatches. Here is so many apps, so you can choose which one would you like to download and you can use them, because we have kind of cool apps here like Race, for example. This Race app can help your kid be much more active, because in this app we're doing the competition. The competition means like this: by simple, who will do more steps for 60 seconds. So this kind of competition, and they can compete even with the friends, you know. And let's move on. Here we have the level app. That means by level app that your kid can rise up the level. You can gain the experience and rise up the level. So the watches helps him to achieve something and to be much more active, you know. So this the App Center. There is so many other apps, so we later gonna talk about this. Also, you can go to watch health management and see what time what is the most time your kids spend in the app, you know. And all of this you can track in the app. And if you don't like it, you can just simply unenable this app, you know, disable this app. Sorry, you can disable this app, and this app will never work on your kid's phone. But I don't think we have a such app that kid can spend so much time, because this watch created for kids to make them active. Let's move on, and we have here the low power mode. So as you can see, we have 47% of the battery here, and it will be last 10 hours, guys, 10 hours. But if we go to the low power mode, we will last 41 hours, guys. It's 4 times more will be last the battery. So that means you can still, the watch supports only call and location. So that means you can still call them, and you can still track the kid location with this low power mode. So this cool feature, because you are still connected and you are still know the precision location of your kid. Move on, guys, and here we have a reject unknown calls. So before to tell you reject unknown calls, let me go to the watch context, and you can see the watch context. So what do I mean by that? That means that you as a parent, you can set up which one contacts you want to call to your kid. For example, we have grandma, grandpa, mom, dad, friends. You set it up this phone numbers, you set it up the names, and your kid, when somebody calling to your kid's watch, they will be automatically receive this phone call, because this phone number is already in contact list. But if there is some unknown phone number calling to your kid, you as a parent, you have the power to protect your kid from this kind of unknown phone calls. So you as a parent, you first will receive the notification about this, that someone unknown phone number calls to your kid. And then you can decide you want to reject or you want to allow this phone number call to your kid. So this kind of cool feature that you can protect your kid from scam or from some bad things, you know, because the numbers in the contact list, they can call free without any permission of you, you know, because you already give them permission. But unknown phone numbers, they doesn't have permission for you, so you first who will know about this, right? So this is kind of cool feature that I think must have to protect your kid. Move on. Here we have a scheduled powered off. So what means by that? That during the night time, you don't want the smartwatches lose a lot of power, so you can set up the scheduled power off. And for example, from evening, like 11 p.m. to till 6 a.m., you doesn't want that these watches will work, and they will be just turning off. But still, the alarm, if you set it, the alarm on the watch, they still will be ran. So you can save much more power, and you can save the kids, like make the kids dream much more sweet, because they will not receive any of notification. Here we go, find my watch. For example, if you lost your watches, you can still be connected with, you can still log them, and you still can go to this section, find my watch, and you can still go and track the precision location of the watches. Let me a little bit download the app, the map. Yeah, the map are downloading. Let me check the VPN connection, guys. Sorry, because we has to have the VPN here. Okay, yeah, I didn't have the VPN. Okay, we have. So you can see the exact location. These maps work with Google Maps, so you don't need to worry that something could be wrong, because we are in China and it's blocked, so we need to use VPN for that, right? So guys, yeah, this kind of feature that we have in our smartwatch, and here, as you know, we had our watches are inside of the eyes, guys. And what do you think about that? Will they work or not? Just let me know. Just let me know in the comment section, and let's guess together. So right now I can take my phone, which is connected to two watches. We have the water blue and ice blue connected to us, right? So let me simply try to give a call to the watches, and we can know. I'm giving the video call to them, as you can see. Oh, here you see we are receiving the phone call, guys. So even inside of the eyes, these watches are still working. So I think it's cool watches, because guys, can you imagine that inside of the eyes the watches are still working? So that means if the kid even lost somewhere watches outside during the frozen snow time, you know, you shouldn't be worried, because they're waterproof, they're ice proof, so you can still control them. So for example, let me answer on this phone call. Let me check, can I open the camera still here? No, I still cannot, because the camera are frozen. I would like to swap the camera, you know. So but anyway, we still can talk. But because of the humidity here, yeah, the camera quality isn't good, because the watches are frozen and we have humidity on the camera. But still, guys, I'm talking with you from the ice brick. This is ice. Oh, this is ice brick, guys. This is ice brick, as you can see. Ice brick watches are inside of ice, and I'm still can talk to you. I'm still can talk. Oh, sorry, I just did it worse. Yeah, I'm still can talk to you. We need to clean a little bit. I'm still can talk to you even from the eyes, because watches are frozen, guys. So I think this is kind of cool feature that all the kids must have. And as you can see, you not can see just my, for example, face here, but at the same time you can track the kid's location, and you can swap the camera if the camera are lifted. So this is kind of cool feature that we have more. But also we have a cool feature that like kind of tell you is emergency call, guys. So what by emergency call means that you as for example kid can give you to parents an emergency call by simply drawing letter C on the screen. As you can see, I draw the letter C on the screen and I tapping on it, and I'm giving emergency call. So can you imagine, for example, there is some emergency situation happen and your kid has no like access to open the watch and talk to you, and the kid can just simply draw the letter C on the screen, tap the bottom, and you as a parent, you will receive the emergency phone call to emergency phone call. So this kind of cool feature, because even hand behind the back, you know, we still can do this emergency call, draw letter C and tap on the screen, and that's all. So that's how the kid could be protected from some bad people, bad things surroundings, you know. So that's what we have in our Z7 smartwatch. Also, we have the Z1 smartwatch, but later I'm gonna tell you more about the Z1. Okay, so now we're talking about the Z7. We have two colors, as you can see. We have a pink and we have a blue. So you can choose which one would you like, and later on we're gonna send you our link to our website that you can go check and also read all the information about the Z7 product or Z1 product. So let me tell you about the price. The price is 219 euro, guys. You're buying once and no need to pay any extra, no need any subscription on it. You can just download the free app from Google Play or Apple Store, download, and that's all. No, nothing future updates, money, like for money updates, you know, everything for free. You just buy the product and that's all. The 219 euro for all around the Europe. So we're talking around the Europe right now. And there is 7 days delivery to you, 7 days delivered door to door. So, and there is like 15 days of free return for this watch. So that means if you don't like these watches, or you don't like something, you just bought it, you don't like how it's work, your kid doesn't like to play with them, so you for 15 days can free return to us, and we will even ask you any question about this, right? We have warranty for 2 years. All around the Europe, and for Spain we have a special offer, is 3 years of warranty. So you may ask me, is it like good quality of this watches. So guys, this one is back. All of this makes from steel. All of this makes from steel, high precision, high quality steel, as you can see. And the durability of the open and close these watches is more than 100,000 times. So that means even if your kid will be playing like this whole day, the kid will still not able to break it. Even if your kid broke it, right? You can use it as a warranty case, so you can send to us. We will replace you the new one watches, or we will replace you, or we will fix you this stuff, because this is quality. It's really nice quality. Look, I'm doing like really nice quality and still work perfectly. Yeah, I even make a power on it and it doesn't work. It doesn't want to break. So guys, this is really nice quality of the watches. The place where am I right now, all the kids, they're using these watches, because what the idea of this watch, you can ask, okay, maybe I can just buy the cell phone to my kid and that's all, you know. So what are you trying to sell me here right now? So the idea was about this: what kind of gift I can make my kid, that kid could be active, you know, and explore and like enjoy the life. Because nowadays kids like to play games, watching videos, go to YouTube watching video, or scrolling the TikTok, right? So the idea was about this, that we can make the kid the smartphone but inside of the watch, but kid cannot spend time like to playing games, to watching videos, you know, cannot waste the time. We think that in our age, like age from 4 to 12 years old, kid has to be active. So by this way, this is solution, you know, to make kid active, guys. This is a solution. And the C7 coming up, the solution is like this: because there is no games, there is no nothing, the kid will be active, because there is so many apps that makes kid active, like racing, jumping, or all of this level up by doing some exercise. So here is just good features, you know. And parents, you as a parents, you have a lot, much more power than if your kid just have a regular cell phone or smartphone. The kid can lose smartphone, the kid can fall down and break it. You cannot know what kind of exact information about the kid. You cannot track the location. You cannot spy the kid with these watches. You cannot spy the kid. You cannot hear what they're talking about. You cannot turn on the camera and see what they doing, you know. You cannot go to the picture and see what kind of picture they making, because here is still good camera. The kid can always make picture, have fun, make selfies, make it cute, because we have a fun cam here. The kids can make bunny ears, all of this, you know. So you cannot see the pictures, and you cannot go to their chat and read what they talking about there, you know. But you still as a parent has a lot of power here, because you can track the location. You can see the kid's BPM heart rate, or is the kid running, or like kid is active or not. So all of this information you have here, and you can protect your kid from some unknown phone numbers, the scams, you know, because even nowadays there's a lot of scams through the cell phone that can be scammed by a kid, you know. So this is kind of cool feature that we have in our Z7 smartwatches. And that's not all, because yeah, as I said, you can track a lot of information. You can track the history of kids' walk. For example, kid went somewhere, even to the forest. Kid went to the forest with, I don't know, grandma, grandpa. You can still track their location by the simple swiping the bottom right here. So let me show you. By the simple doing like this, you see, we can zoom in first, that you can see correctly, and we can use this button to see step by step. You can see precision location of your kid. So this way you can track kid lost something or something happened. You can always track the location of your kid. So this is kind of the cool feature that we have in our Z7 smartwatch. As you can see, it's waterproof. As you can see, it's ice proof. We have watches are inside of the ice that can get out the water a little bit, and then show you the ice a little bit melted, but we still have the watches are inside of the ice. They are frozen, right? So guys, look, even inside of the ice, let me give them a call, and you can see they are still workable. But they are still workable, right? So I will give the phone call. And right now we're gonna receive the phone call. As you can see, guys, we're receiving the phone call. Even inside of the eyes, still what you cannot hear the sound because the dynamic is frozen. Yeah, I can hear a little bit. Yeah, I can hear a little bit. So yeah, even inside all the eyes, I can still talk to my family. I just answer. Let me clean the camera a little bit. That because there is a little bit of of humidity. So guys, you see, you can see my face. Geez, ice. I'm not kidding. There's real ice. I'm shaking, trying to get off, and it's not getting off. As you can see, they are frozen. They are frozen into ice, and we're still able to talk with you, even from the ice. So, and you still can track my location on the map. So this kind of cool thing and cool idea of how this watches. You not just can see your kid location, could see your kid face, but also at the same time, if we're swapping out, you can just flip the camera and you can see the surroundings around. The kid can show you everything what's going on surroundings around. But at the same time, if some emergency situation happen, kid drawing letter C on the screen and give you as a parent's emergency call. So guys, we can take some simples, some some examples, okay, of the different situation that we have in our life, for example, and when these watches could be useful, or when if you think these watches could be useless, you know. So if you think there is the smartphone is better than this watch for your kid from 4 to 12 years old, so let me know what do you think about that, and we can have a dialogue, we can have a little bit monologue, right, with you guys to talk about this. And what do you think about it? I would also like to hear what is your, I mean, you think about these watches, right? Or what do you think about all of these watches? So feel free to ask me, feel free to give me any of comments, and I would really love to share with you. Hello everybody who on our live stream. So yeah, this is the Z7 smartwatch. Here we go. Here we have the Z1 smartwatch. What is Z1 smartwatch? This is the simplest one version of the Z7. They doesn't have a flip camera and they doesn't have a fitness tracker. So that means that kids cannot flip the camera and like this one, and the kid, you cannot track the kid's activity. For example, the steps the kid did, the calories did the kid burn, or for example the swimming laps did. This is still waterproof. This is still can have a video call, still can have a regular call, and all of this, but doesn't have a features like tracking the BPM heart rate and see the surroundings around the second camera, you know. But you still can use these watches to know most of all the information. They work with GPS and GLONASS, so all the kind of Europe you and other parts of Earth, you can use them to cover the GPS, guys. So yeah, this is our Z7 Smart. This imoo. What we're doing with start, we want to make the kids' life much more active and the parents' life much more calm, because with this product, you as a parent, you will be calm because you all the time can go to the app, even no need to give them a call, just send a voice message, or you can go and track their health or track their activity, and you always will know about this. So this is kind of cool feature about the Z7 imoo. So let me show you how the precision tracking location works. As you can see here, we have a precision track location that you can understand where is your kid located. So we have two watches connected to this smartphone. You can connect as much as you want, and as you can see, we have two connected, one inside of the ice here and second inside of the water, and they show exact location of both of us. So they show the location that two kids located at one place, so they still are work correct, right? And no matter what, you can swap from kid to kid, no matter how much your kid you have. Also, cool feature about this, that you as a admin, for example, you are admin, because you need to bind your watches to your app, right? So you can bind these watches and you will be the first one who bind it. That means you're gonna be an admin. So by this way, you see on the top you an admin, and down low there we can add some other friends, for example dad, grandma, grandpa, and also sisters or brothers, you can add to this watch, and they can also download this app, and they can also track the information about the kid, about everything. They can also chat with them through the chat. They will also have all of this information that you have, but you are still an admin, and for example, but something like reject unknown phone calls or something like this, you as an admin, you will decide what to do. So the last word is yours. So even if they want to change something, they cannot do without your permission. So you have to, you are the boss here, so you are control all of this. But yeah, you still can give them all the information about the kid, and even your grandpa can sit, grandma or grandpa can sit at home and all the time go to the location and can see where the kid is. So this is kind of cool feature, because not just you can use it, and all of your family. The dad also can use it, and the dad all the time, if he need to pick up the kid, he can just simply open the app and track the kid's location. No need even tell him, just give him a call and say, okay, I'm gonna come and picking you up. So the Z7 smartwatch works from water, from whatever you want. Guys, I'm giving them a call right now. So as you can see, yeah, I'm receiving the phone call. Let me answer on it, and we can talk with you guys, right? So now let me show you here. Oh, sorry. Let me show you. Yeah, this is my face, and that's you guys. So hello everyone, welcome to our live stream, and I'm hoping you are enjoying. Even if I want to put them to the water, as you can see now, yeah, we are inside of the water. And let me talk to you from the water. Probably you cannot hear me, but yeah, you still can see me because we are inside of the water. So this is a real water. This is a tap water. Even if your kid go to the swim somewhere, they can still use these watches even inside of the sea, salt water. So that means you no need to worry about this. After the salt water, you can just go wash it under the regular tap water, and everything will be good. As you can see here, you can see my face, for example, and here you can see exact location where am I. So that means you're not just seeing your kid face, but at the same time you can see the kid location. And the main thing that this smartwatches Flip Z7 has a feature is that you can open the watches, right? And you can flip the camera, so you can decide what kind of angle you want to see. So for example, now this we have the front camera, right? And I want to flip to the rear camera, and you don't even no need even tell your kid that you want to flip the camera. You can flip the camera by yourself. So this is now is rear camera, but at the same time I can flip it to the front camera, and you can see my face, front camera, right? So you deciding what you want to do. The watches doesn't move, but you as a parent still have a lot of power to track all of this information about the kid, right? So it's not about just video, but it's also, there's so many cool features that you can use in this app. So let's move to the features about the health. So that means you can track the kid's health, because this works as a fitness tracker. As you can see here, we have a fitness tracker, so you can see a lot of information. For example, here is health. So in health app, you can track the kids BPM heart rate. You can track BPM heart rate. You can track the kids body temperature. You can track the kids mood and blood oxygen. So by this way, you go to the BPM heart rate, and you can see your kid BPM is too high, and you can set up the notification. For example, the BPM is higher than 1. Let me show you how you can set up here. You see high heart rate, so you can set up it here. That means if the high heart rate will be higher than 150, for example, we have here 150, 140, and up to 100. So 140, it will be higher than 140. I as a parent will receive the notification that my kid BPM is too high. So at this time you're receiving this notification, you can give the kid the phone call or video call to tell him you need a little bit rest, because you too much active. But this is no, because we can go to the mood section, and we can see also the mood of our kid, right? Here is no data. Let me change the kid, and maybe I will find the kid with data here about the mood. Oh yeah, I think we have, yeah, this one. So we have this one kid with data. So as you can see here, here's a nice mood the kid has. good mood, pleasure. So that means it's good, it's normal. This is kind of new feature that we have on this smartwatches. So you cannot track just BPM heart rate, but you can track the mood of kid, and you can understand in a different situation. For example, the BPM is too high. You can always go to the mood section, and you can see the mood is low. Maybe some emergency situation happen, and you can give them a call, or you can track their location all the time. If the BPM is high and mood is high, you can be a little bit calm because probably the kid doing some exercise, kid is active, and that's why the mood and BPM is high. But you still can track the all of this information, and you can still give them a call. So this is kind of cool feature that we have. Fitness app, that means that we can track all the fitness information about the kid. As you can see here, we can track the step count, so you can see how much steps your kid did, or you can see, for example, calories burned. So you can know, because we as a kid, I remember myself as a child, I was going outside from the morning and coming back evening time, all day outside, didn't eat anything, running, whatever I did. I would like to know how much steps I did. I would like to know how far distance I went, right? So with these watches, you're not just connected with the kid, but you know much more information about them. You also know much more information about them. So this is kind of cool feature for you and your kid, because you are still connected with the kid. Kid's still connected with everybody, because this is smartwatch work like cell phone. So here you have a place to put your SIM card. They will be still waterproof, because this is cool water resistant feature that there is no water inside. So even we can take this one from water, and we can open this bag, and you can see, guys, that they are still waterproof. There is no even sign of water. Let me clean it. There is even no humidity inside of it. So as you can see, I'm opening now here, and I am not quite sure if you can see clearly, but there is no even humidity of it. So the SIM card will be still stay secure without any water come into inside. So yeah, these watches work with the SIM card, so you still need a SIM card, because you can receive the phone call and you can receive the video call. These watches still need to have the network, the internet, because without the internet, the GPS tracking location will be not accurate. So you still need the internet, but you don't need too much internet, because there's around 5 GB, I think, much more than enough for 1 month. And your kid can always stay in touch, always have a video calls, always send the voice messages, or will call to them friends, and always will be used to track location. So let me tell you more about the features about this. All the feature that we have here. As you can see, for example, here we have a chat. That means the kid can communicate not just with you, but with friends, or they can create a groups, and they can communicate inside of the groups with parents or with friends, whatever they want. For example, two kids have the same watches. They simply need to have the watch to bump to each other to add the friends. We have an app called bump to add. Make a friend. Let me show you. So this is how the screen look like. You can change so many wallpapers as you want. So let's move on, and here we have our app. So here is add friends app. So by simply bump to each other, bump to watch to each other, you can add friends, and you can become a friends with, and the friend will be go to your watch contact. You as the parents can see what kind of friend your kid has. So the kids can add each other to friends, and they can have a phone call, video call. They can still be connected with each other all the time, guys, all the time. You as a parents, you can create many groups, family groups, and even you can give access of this app to other your family member, dad, grandma, grandpa, sister, brother, and all of them, they will know what kind of, all of them will have the same app as you, but you as an admin, you as the first one, you have a much, you have the all power, you have all the restriction, you have all the permission, right? If they want to do something, they cannot, because they need your permission, because you're an admin. So the cool feature about this is reject unknown phone calls. So that means here you see, if there is some unknown phone calls calling to your kid, because here we have a contact list, we're adding all the contacts that we want that you want your kid receiving the phone call, and then they will be automatically call them without any notification for you. But kid always will receive these phone calls. But if there is some unknown phone calls calling to your kid, you as a parent, you will get the notification here in the notification section that someone unknown phone number calling your kid, and you can reject or you can allow this phone number call to you. So this is kind of cool feature that you can protect your kid from scam or from some unknown calls, because nowadays we have a lot of scams all around the world, and you as a parents can take care of your kids. So this is what we make with our Z7 smartwatch. We have not just Z7, we have also Z1 smartwatch, which one is a little bit cheaper and doesn't have this kind of cool feature like fitness tracker and dual flip camera, but they are still working good. They are still also waterproof. So your kid can use them even inside of the watch. They can swim, they can do whatever they want. So let's talk about the apps that we have here. Here as a chat, then move on the real-time location tracking. As you can see, I have two watches connected to my app, right? Two watches connected to my app, and you can see the real-time precise location here. This one located and this one. This one inside of the eyes, guys. Inside of the eyes watches. The eyes already a little bit melted, but we still, you see, I'm shaking. They are really frozen. They are frozen inside of the eyes, and they are still working. We can still give them a phone call. So let me show you how it works. Let me simply give a phone call to them, that you can see that even the location working right now. They are frozen, guys. Don't forget about that. The location are working, and even the phone calls gonna be work right now. As you can see, I'm receiving the phone call. Let me receive it. Let me clean a little bit camera because so much humidity, there is some water. Let me clean the camera and let me then talk to you, okay guys? Just a simple talk to you. So I clean the camera. As you can see right now, you can see me. I'm talking to you by this watch. There is the eyes, guys. I'm not kidding. There's frozen watches, and I'm talking to you right now through this smartwatch. Let me try to open them if they are not frozen. Oh, okay, I can flip the camera. So guys, now let me see if I can, let me a little bit take the humidity out, and let me see if I can swap the camera. That right now you can see my face, right? But if I'm swapping the camera, we'll see probably the cell phone, right? Yeah, you can see the cell phone. So you as a parents, you can swap the camera. You don't need to tell your kid, please swap the camera for me, right? So this is real camera right now. So you no need to tell your kid, please swap camera for me or doing something like this. At the same time, you can see my face and my location. So the idea of this is you not just see the kid face, you not just see the surroundings around, you also can track the location. You can see the kid face by this way. The kid can open watches, show you surroundings, show you the friends, or the kid wanna maybe share something with you. They can easily share like this way, or they close and they talk to you face to face. But at the same time, you as a parents, you can track their location. So this is the location. Let me show you the location history that you can go to the history of location and choose the day when we've been active. Let me choose the day when I was being active. So this is the way from home to work. I use the subway, so here it's showing like the subway because it will be under the ground now, so it's showing the subway way, you see, but still we can track exact the way how it goes. You see guys, exact the way, even under the ground, it shows you the way. So no matter where your kid will go, even to the forest, they will show you the exact path that your kid been. And you here can also track the step by step of your kid. You see, step by step and exact time and exact steps that your kid did. So this is kind of cool that we have here, because yeah, you can track all the information about the kid. So this is kind of cool, not about this because you also go to the setting and set up a lot of other information here. Historical track. Let me find the day when active. You can set up a lot of you can make a lot of settings for your exact location. If you want to turn on the floor location, here is have AI feature that helps you to understand what kind of floor your kid is right now. So this is about the location. Move on the video call or phone call. So you as a parent, as you can see here, you can see my kid location, and you can see the I have two kids. I have one in the water and one is frozen, one inside of the ice. So you can choose which kid you want to call, for example, this one or this one, and you can choose what kind of call you want to make, the video call or phone call. So it's up to you. Phone call work like regular phone number call, you're just calling by the SIM card, Video call works like FaceTime, you know, so you're calling via internet. We need to use the internet for calling. The notification section, here is the notification section. We can see all the notification that for kids. For example, there is lower than 20% of the battery on the kids smart watches, right? You can you will receive the notification to your cell phone about this all. So yeah, even because it work automatically. So if the you set it up, for example, here, let me show you guys how it's work. We go to the low power mode, we go to the settings, and here in the low power mode settings, you can set up if the smartwatch lower than 40%, the watches will be automatically turned to the low power mode. So when it will be automatically turned on to low power mode, you will receive notification to your cell phone. So let's move on and talk about the more features that we have on this smartphone or smartwatches. So this smartwatch is Z7 specifically designed for kids to bring the communication between parent and kid much more easily and make kids' life much more happy, because we have here dual flip camera that the kids can make selfie, they can make a nice photo with 5-megapixel camera. So, and also they can, you as a parents, you can have a phone call with them and you can track the kid, like you can see the kid face, kid's surroundings like this, and the kid's exact location. Here they work with 5 satellites. It's GPS, BDS, Galileo, GLONASS, and QZSS. That means all the parts of the world will be able for you to track the location, no matter where the kid go. The kid staying on the backyard, or kid go to the forest, for example, with some grandma, grandpa, or with you, you still will be able to track the exact location your kid been, exact step by step. Yeah, and 14 days of history tracking, so you can track 14 days. For example, your kid lost some key somewhere someday, for example yesterday, and you would like to find this key, you can just simply go and track the history from your phone step by step where your kid been, exact time. It will be show you exact time, and you probably can find that item that the kid been lost, right? So let's move on. Here we have bound members. As you can see, you can bound as much members as you want. For example, you as an admin, you have all the power of this smartwatch because you control this watch. You can add the bound members, some, for example, grandma, grandpa, dad, sister, father, brother, and they also will use this app. They also can use this app. They also can contact your kid. They also can send the voice messages or track the location, but they cannot make a settings for the smart kid watch. So you as a parent, you as an admin, you control all of this information. Here we have a watch contact. That means that all of this contact that you added to the list, they will be automatically called to your kid without any permission of you, you know. So because you added, you trust to this contact, so they easily can call your kids and your kid will receive the notification, or your kid will receive the call of this, right? But if there is some unknown phone number calling, that you don't know, that you didn't give permission, you as a parent, you will receive the notification about this, that some unknown call number calling to your kid, and you as a parent, you can decide you want to reject or you want to allow this phone number call to your kid. So this is kind of cool power that you can use as a parent to protect your kid. Move on. Here we have a fitness app. As you know, we can track all the information about the kid steps count, calories burned. So that means you can see how much calories did the kid burn, and you can understand maybe how much food you need to give your kid. Exercise time, running, rope skipping, sit-ups, swimming, all of this you can do. The kid can even use the watches during the swimming class because it's worked perfectly. Let me show you how it's worked. Even during the swimming class, your kid can use this smartwatch because they are calling. As you can see, I'm giving them a call. I want to receive this call. Even I can, yeah, I like this. I can talk to you by this way. You can track my location, and even if I go down to the water, you can still see my face and we can still talk to you face to face, guys, even down to the water. So yeah, you can track the location. You can close it but still be connected because watches are still working. Watches are still connected, as you can see, guys. So you can close it and do some other stuff like go to the fitness app or to the health app, right? So let's close it and let's move to the health app. Let me tell you more about the health. So the health app here that you can track a kid's health. Let me tell you what exactly you can track. You can track the body temperature, you can track the BPM heart rate, you can track the mood, and you can track the blood oxygen. So let's start from body temperature. You can have the body temperature, you can set all the body temperature that change by the day from your kid. Move on here to the settings. You can notify if your kid body temperature will high, right? Notify parents if the high body temperature detected. You will receive the notification about this. Heart rate, let's move to the heart rate. We can see the real-time BPM heart rate, but at the same time on the settings we can set up the notification about the high BPM heart rate. That means if the kid has to got like for example higher than, as you can see, higher than 150 BPM heart rate, you as a parent you will receive the notification about this, and you can track that. Okay, the kid BPM is too high, let me send him a message or give him a call and say like you need to a little bit rest. At the same time we have a kind of situation. Okay, let's imagine kind of situation. The BPM rate high, and there could be two different situations. BPM high because kid too much active, or BPM high is because kid scared of something, you know, because when we're scared we have the adrenaline get out and our heart starting to beating faster. So there could be two, dangerous situation and happy situation, right? So how we can understand that the situation is happy or danger? We can go to the mood section. As you can see here, we have a mood section that you can check the mood of the kid. For example, the BPM is high, you go to the mood section and you check in the mood is good, pleasure. That means probably the kid is happy, kid is active now, he's doing some exercise with friends, so you can feel much more calm. But if, for example, you go to the mood section and you can see the mood is sad or something like this, you can understand that probably some sad situation, some emergency situation happen, and it's the best time to give a call for your kid, guys. So I think this kind of cool feature that helps you as a parent be much more calm, to keep your kids safer, you know, and at the same time make the kid life much more active, because they doesn't have a TikTok, they doesn't have a games, they doesn't have YouTube or something like this. So they have no other choice like to be active, you know. And still these watches, they have a lot of cool app to make your kids much more active. For example, competition, kids can make competition between each other, they can rise level up because they did some exercise. If they didn't do this exercise, they will lose the point, you know, and the level will get lower and lower. So this kind of cool because kids can gain level up and up and up, and they can compete with other kids. So for example, competition is who will make more steps for 60 seconds, and this the way like you need to more, or who will you make 100 steps for 60 seconds. And if you will make this 60 steps for 100 steps for 60 seconds, you will get experience, you will rise your level. If you would not get this 100 steps, so that means you will lose some points of your level. So this kind of cool feature that your kid can use and makes more happy life, you know. Move on, here we have the class mode. That means you as a parent, you can set up the class mode, and you will sure that your kid during this time doesn't play, doesn't talk with other people or doing something like this. You will sure that the kid doesn't receive any notification, because they will not receive any notification. The watches will be like a regular watch, but after this set time is gone, the kid will receive all the notification. Kid will receive all the messages that didn't came to him or his during the class time. Yeah, and at the same time you can set up the homework time, so your kid can always you can always be sure that kid doesn't play or doesn't do something like this. Guys, if you have any questions, just please feel free to ask here in the comment section. I would like talk to you, you know. I would like, what do you think about these watches? I would like to know, maybe we can compare them with smartphone, you know, because these watches are created for kids from 4 years old to 12, 14 years old. So I think this is the time when the kids shouldn't have the smartphone. Like for example, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 years old, even 10, 12 years old, they shouldn't have a smartphone, but they still has to be connected with the parents, you know. So I think this is the best solution for this, because the kid always connected. Parents, you have much more information than if your kid has a cell phone, you know. And this is cool feature that it's look like a toy, you know, but it's still so much powerful. So if there is some bad situation, or bad guys coming into you, to your kid, and want to make something bad, let's imagine like this, okay, let's imagine like this, want to make something like, I don't know, some weird situation happening, you know, they will never think that this is could be like smartwatch, that you can be connect with the kid can be connected with the parents or something like this, guys. So this is kind of cool watch that we have here. Let's give a phone call to this smartwatches inside of the water, and we will see if they still work. You can look here, and you can see we're receiving the phone call. Let me go closer, and you can see that we are receiving. Let me answer on this, and yeah, let me see. Let me put back even to the water then. So it's not in the water right now yet, but I'm still can talk to you guys, and you still can see me. We're going down to the water, and even down to the water you can still see me, you can still connect it with me, right, guys? So this is kind of cool that we have here, because even inside of all the water you can still track all of the information about my watch and about me. Guys, cheers. Let's have a cheers with you. Hope you're doing great. So let me know, what do you think about this watches? Do you think it's kind of cool thing or not? So we have Z7 price is 216 euro, 7 days, up to 7 days delivery, the 15 days free return. That means that you don't need to worry about the, if you don't like these watches, you can for free return to us 15 days. We will not ask you any question. There is no like points why you want to give us back. If you don't like, your kid don't like, feel free, 15 days free return. If you like, you can just say okay, thanks to you. 2 years warranty for all around the Europe, and 3 years warranty for Spain we have. So guys, here we have a pictures, like we have a picture. So yeah, why we choosing the imoo smartwatch? So let me tell you, as you can see here, why we're choosing the imoo, because this first flip dual camera. So that means you can see more, worry less. The US appearance, you can see much more and worry much less, right? Here we have a running, jumping rope, skipping, swimming, make sports more fun. So you as a kid, not you as a kid can make sports more fun, because here we have so many cool features that your kid can use to make life more active and much more cooler, right? The reject unknown phone calls. So that means you as a parents, you can reject unknown phone calls. 24/7 health monitoring. You as a parents can monitor the health of the kid. You can see there's their BPM, heart rate, the sports regime, what kind, how much the calories was burned. All of this you can see. Here's 14 days of high precision tracking location. So you can track the kid's location up to 14 days. You will know what exact location your kid be in, or real-time location. And 100 quality tests did. So we did a lot of quality tests for this smartwatch, and the durability is really nice. You may ask me, okay, come on, this kind of thing can broke in like 2 days. No, guys, this is a really good quality of steel. I know you cannot see, but this is steel, and the back of here is also steel. So this is good quality. The high quality steel here we have that it's even difficult to break. You see, I'm making power. I'm really making power. It's difficult to break, and here you even cannot open it, unlock it, or lift it without the pressing the button. It's easy to press button, and even if your kid will play like this day long, it still has 100,000 times durability, so the kid can play with it as much as they want. And even if they will break it, you still can come back to us and say we broke it, and we will replace your new one, or we will fix it for you, because it's still warranty case, guys. So yeah, feel free to come to us. So later on we're gonna send you the website of our smartwatches. We have a Z7 and we have the Z1 smartwatch. So the Z1 $129, the Z7 is 219 euro. So and you can go check all the information about this. The Z7, the Z1, they doesn't have much of the features. They doesn't have a fitness tracker, and they doesn't have a dual flip camera. So they work like these watches, you know, they look like watches, and they is watches, but they are still smart watches. So you can still track the location, you can still see the kid pace during the video call, but you cannot track the house and you cannot track the sports, all of this, guys. So what do you think about this watches? Just let me know in the comment section what do you think about this, and I would like to answer you guys, okay? So feel free. Yeah. So they are connected to the phone. Okay, look, and guys, I forget to tell you, we have here watches are inside of the eyes. They are frozen. It's already melted, most of them. Let me take them out from the eyes. Yeah, so this is a real eyes, guys. I'm not joking with you. As you can see, this is real eyes. Let me put them into water. And even inside of the eyes, guys, these watches are still work perfectly, guys. So no need to worry if even your kid lost these watches and the watches are inside of the, I don't know, of the snow or something like this. You can still find them, and there is no worries about this. Right, let me put them here dry, and later I'm gonna show you. Oh, guys, cool feature about this smartwatch is that for example, kid got some emergency situation, and the kid can draw letter C on the screen, and they can make the emergency phone call to you. And you, as a parent, you will receive the emergency phone call on your mobile device. So yeah, this is the simplest way. Let me show you the apps what we have. Here we have so many apps for our cell phones. As you can see, we can use them to make the kids' life much more fun, guys. Kids can make them life much more fun, and you as parents can always track by the house, watch house management. You can always track what kind of what kind of app your kid using most, right? So guys, welcome to our live stream. Would like to share with you everything what you have. So today we have the Z7 smartwatch for you guys. The Z7 smartwatch specifically created for kids to bring the communication between parents and kids much more easily, right? So you as a parents, you can always be sure that your kid's safe. You can always track their location, and you can always know what your kid doing right now. You cannot spy the kid, you cannot see what the kid talking about, you cannot hear what they talking about, but yeah, but you always can see, you can always track the location. You can see always exact where they are and what they doing, right? So this is kind of cool feature that we have here. Let's work with SIM card. So you need the SIM card. Here you need SIM card to have the network, right? To internet connection. You still have to need the internet connection for them to track the accuracy GPS location tracking, right? So all of this you have here, and all of this you have on your smartphone, because you as a parents, you can track a lot of information here. So for example, let me show you how. You go this way and you can track the house, all of this information just in one app. You don't need to download any other app, for example, tracking location, a house app or something like this. You having just one app that you can always see and always know all the information about this. So yeah, this guys is the Z7 smartwatch that we have. You can connect to or as much as you want kids, and by this simple swipe left to right, you can choose which kid you want to talk, or you can choose all of the information about them. So yeah, by simple swapping, you can choose the kid. So this is our Z7, the latest product that will launch on the European market. As you can see, we have two colors for boys and girls, and this is kind of cool product because this product make the kid active. You know, they always doing something, they always having fun, because they have now other choice like to be fun, because this watch created to make kid fun and parents much more calm. So let me tell you more about the features about this smartwatch. So here we have the chat that you as a parents, you can communicate with your kid. You can give them phone calls, you can give them video calls, but you still can send them the simple messages. The kid can still send you a cool video or pictures. All of this we can see here. So for example, let me show you how it works. So this is our chat with my kid, and here he sent me the picture, right? I want to see the picture. This picture of me, right? So let's move on here, the video of me. So I can even send the video, pictures, whatever I want. You can send to the kid, kids can send to you. And all of this information are available no matter how long time is passed, right? The kids also, you as a parent, you can create the many groups as you want for family groups or something like this. The kids can create many groups as they want, for example, with friends group or with somebody else, and they can see and they can know all of this information about this now. So this is kind of cool, guys, because you can see a lot of information, and the kids can be happy because they have a lot of power about this, because they can have a lot of fun apps that makes them active sport, the competition app that they can make competition between friends. And it's actually easy to make friends during you have these two when you have these two smartwatches. You can simply bump to each other and you can add each other to the friends, and then you can become a friend. Then you can communicate in the app, in the chat app, or you can even like give a phone call or video call. So it's easy to give the video call. Let me show you. Let me give video call to the smartwatches. Yeah, smartwatch water beam. Okay, let me first turn it off. Let me go to the settings. Now they have a low power mode. So with low power mode you cannot give the video call, but you still can give the phone call, because we don't have the SIM card there inside installed, so we cannot give them a phone or video call. So let me turn off the video that I can give them a video call, right? So I need to go low power mode and settings, lower than 10. Okay, set it up. Okay, so now watches are okay. I can give them a phone call, guys. So let's see. I'm giving them a phone call. As you can see, even under the water, I can give them a phone call. We received the phone call, and guys, hello everyone. Hello everyone. Wait. Yeah, you can see me clearly. I can see you. Hello everyone. Welcome to our live stream. As you can see me, even if I will go down to the water, you can still see my face, and you can see all of this information that I have here. You can see all of me. Yeah, you cannot maybe clear me well because we are under the water, but you still can track all of the information down here. So yeah, even inside of the water, we are still working, we are still connected. So the kids can use this watch inside of the water, whatever they go to the swimming class or they go to the sea, they still can use these watches to always have fun, always play, and you still can track the information about them, because even inside of the water they still work perfectly. So yeah, guys, and at the same time you can see my my face. For example, here you can see my face right now, right? So that means you can see the kid face, and you can see the surroundings around. So that by that means that I can open the watch, the smartwatch, and you guys will see my face, right? So you still see my face here. You still can see my face, but at the same time, you as a parents, you can swap the camera. You can swap the kid camera. So that means you will see the front camera or the rear camera, sorry. And by simple swap that back, you will see the front camera me, right? So that's kind of cool feature that you have, that the kid cannot just share with you the face by talking like this, right? But the kid also can share with you surroundings all around. The kid can show you what's going on right here, or something like this, guys. So this is a cool feature. And as you know, as I told you just now, you can see the kid face, and you can see the exact location where the kid is. So this is kind of cool, that must have, I think, for parents to be much more calm. So this watch great for kids from 4 years old to 12 years old, and you will always know that your kid are safe and everything like this, because you all the time, every time, can go and check the kid location. You can check the kid move, you can check the kid's BPM, heart rate, and you can understand that with my kid is everything okay or not. So guys, I think so. Let's get a cheers with you if you're drinking now or not, because I'm a little bit thirsty talking too much. So if somebody's here, just let me know, what do you think about this watch? Just, do you think it's useful or useless in your point, in your opinion? You can tell me all of this, and we can talk about you. Which is better? Which is better, give for my kid the cell phone, or is better to give for my kid the smartwatches? You know, and we can talk about this. We can also take the so many different situation in the life. You know, we can take emergency situation, and we can take the the not emergency situation, and we can talk about this and you can say your opinion about this smartwatches. Okay, so just feel free to ask me. So the Z7, we have two colors, the blue and pink for boys and girls. So all of this cool feature that we have here, it's available for you, available for you as a parent, because parents has a lot of power of this watch. They can call them, they can track the location, they have all the information about the kid. But you as a parent, you cannot spy the kid. So that means you cannot hear what they're talking about. You cannot turn on the microphone. You cannot turn on the video camera, and see what they're doing. You cannot spy their chats. But you have a lot of power here. You can track the kid's BPM heart rate. And for example, if the BPM heart rate is too high, you will receive the notification about this, and then you will know something is going on with my kid, because BPM too high, it could be two opposite sides situation, right? The first one, it could be the kid is happy, having fun, doing so much activity, or if the kid is in the weird situation, in emergency situation, because the hearting is beating so fast, and it's also a effect on the BPM heart rate, right? So all of this you can track from these watches. Also, you can go to the sports mode, because they work like a fitness tracker. As you can see here, they are work like fitness trackers. So you can go to the sports mode and you can check the fitness, how much the kid calories burn, how much step did the kid do, right? And all of this information you can know about your kid. So as you can see here, steps, calories burn, exercise time, running, rope skipping, sit-ups, swimming time. So even with the swimming time, even with the swimming classes, kid can easily take this smartwatch and go to the swimming class. It's easy to charge. This watch is easy to charge, like simply magnet charge, simply magneting to here, and it's charging, as you can see here. Simple and easy, but this is super smart watches that will still make your kids connected, and you create it, because you have a lot of power. You can sync whatever you want. You need this or no need this. So let's track the location. Like let's see the location. So location shows that two smartphones are located at the same spot, right guys? So you can understand that our watches are located at the same spot. So we have these watches and this watch. We can give them a call. So for example, I want to give to the blue one watch because I have two kids. So I give to the blue one watches call. I'm giving call, and as you see, I'm receiving this one. And okay, I want to give to my other kid phone call, to this one, right? To the water one. I'm giving them call, and as you can see here, we are receiving the phone call here, guys. So it's simple to use. Yeah, it's simple to use, because no matter how many kids you have, you still can contact them, you still can give a call them, and all of this. The location time is showing you accuracy like 99% accuracy, because you can also track exact minute to minute where your kid is. So right now we are here and we are here. So you can see exact location where he is, and you can track the history, 14 days of the history, guys. Can you believe that you can know where your kid been exact spot 3 or 5 days ago? You can all of this know. So for example, let me show you. Here are history of the day, right? So not of the day, of the part of the day, because we didn't use this watch whole day. So as you can see here, you can zoom in, you can zoom, you can understand exact spot where the kid been, or you can just stop the play at the bottom play here, and that will show you, that will show you the whole day where the kid been, right? Just because we use the subway here, there is like under the ground, but it's still, look, even if your kid goes somewhere to the forest, they will still show you exact location about this, because even here we under the ground, it shows exact location, because the line is going under the ground, guys. You see it? This is still amazing. You can see, you can track exact location of your kid. And also, if you want to see step by step where your kid been at the say exact time, exact spot, you can use this simple feature like this here. You can, so let's see, whoop, hop, 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 way by way, way by way, way by way, way by way, and you can see exact location step by step. So that means you can, if your kid doing so many zigzags, be walking everywhere and doing zigzags, you can make step by step, because all this 14 days history, they remember about the kid everything so good, guys. So yeah, this is our Z7 smartwatch, and this is tracking location history. Also chat, that the kids can chat with parents, with grandma, grandpa, with friends, with all of them. They no need to download any other app. They have this app and they can be connected with everybody else. Notification, you as a parent, you will receive many notifications. You can set up notification for everything that you want to set up. For example, for fitness, for health, for class mode, for low power mode, for reject unknown phone call numbers. So the reject unknown phone call numbers is a cool feature that you as a parent, you will receive the phone call, you will receive the notification of the unknown phone number. So that means if some unknown phone number calling to your kid, the kid will not receive a call. You will receive notification to your cell phone, and then you will decide you want to reject or you want to allow this phone number call to your kid. So I think this is kind of cool feature that you can protect your kid from the scam or from some bad things or some I don't know, whatever it could be happening, because nowadays so many scams all around the world, right? Also the low power mode, that means for example if the watches are lower than 20, 10%, 30%, you can automatically set up the low power mode. That means that the it will be automatically set it up to low power mode, and you as a parent, you don't need to worry that maybe there is something like low down the battery. Because for example here, let me change to the other watches, because other watches has like 19% of the battery, I think. Let me check. Yeah, we have 20% of the battery here, so they will be work for 4 hours. But if we turn on the low power mode, it will work 17 hours, guys. 17 hours. So can you imagine? Like 20% can work 17 hours, and you will be calm. You will be 100% sure that your kid will be still able to get back home, because 17 hours is long time. You can still, the watch supports only call and location during the low power mode. So let me tell you more about the imoo smartwatch. So why we choosing the imoo smartwatch, right? So because this is the world's first dual flip camera smartwatch. We can use running, jumping mode, skipping, make sports more fun, right? Um, the 24/7 health monitoring, that means that you can 24/7 monitor the health of your kid. The reject unknown phone numbers, that means that you as a parent, you have a lot of power, that you can control what kind of numbers gonna call your kid. 14 days high precision track location, that means that you as a parent can see exact location, exact spot where your kid been or what did your kid do. And here we have 160 quality tests. That means that we did a lot of quality tests about these watches, and as you can see right now, we're also kind of doing tests because these watches are staying here more than 2 hours, and yeah, and they are still works perfectly. Yes, so let me show you how it's worked. Let me just simply give them a call, the water call, and you see I'm calling them, yeah, and I can understand that that's still working, and you see I'm giving them a call, and I can answer on this phone call, and you can see that everything is work perfect. Everything is work perfect. I can see the camera, you can see myself. Oops, you can see myself, I can see the camera, right? So, and you, yeah, even under the water, we can still talk to each other, still see each other's face. So yeah, guys, this is kind of cool feature that you always can use about this, right? So if you have any question about this watch, and at the same time, guys, you see, you can see my face, you see my face, but at the same time you can see the kid's location. So yeah, you can track the kid location at the same time when you see their face. So this is kind of cool feature. And for kids, like for parents who worried about the kids to get the emergency situation, we have this kind of cool feature that by simple drawing letter C on the screen, you see guys, I just draw letter C on the screen, and we can give emergency call. So this is a cool feature because if the kid got some emergency situation and they have no like way to call you, you know, they can even simply behind the hands behind of the back, drawing letter C, tap on the screen, and they will be calling you emergency call. And you as a parent, you will receive the emergency call on your cell phone. So this, guys, I think the cool feature that must have every kid, you know. So here, as you see the blinking, the green light, that means we are tracking right now. They work like fitness tracker. They are tracking the information. They are tracking the BPM, heart rate. They are tracking all of this fitness stuff that we have on our smartwatch. So the Z7 smartwatch created specifically for kids. The idea of these watches is how I can my kid active but do not to waste a lot of time. So the idea of creator sparks by this way, that how can I make my kids still active, but I want my kid be still connected, because nowadays kids, if they have a smartphone, they can play games, they can watch videos, you know, and they don't do much exercise, they don't go outside to play. But with these smartwatches, there's game changer for it, because these smartwatches, you as a parent has much more information about your kid. But at the same time, kid cannot play games, kid cannot watch videos, they will be active, because this watches create to make kids active. We have the apps like competition app or race app, you know, that a kid can make a race, for example, make 100 steps for 60 seconds, if the kid can do it, and the kid will be rise level up and make the live and watches more fun, you know, because the kid rise level up and they have something to, you know, compare, you know. So that's a cool kind of feature. If the kid didn't do this, they will lose the points and the level of experience will be gets down. So yeah, these watches are created to make kids active and parents much more calm, because parents can see a lot of information. Parents can see the kid face real time, and the parents can see the surroundings around. Parents can see the kid's face and real time location. Parents can track 14 days of history, location history. So that means parents can see exact step by step where your kid been 10 days ago or 12 or even 14 days ago, step by step, exact spot and exact time. You can track exact time and exact spot. So isn't it cool? So the parents also can set up the class mode. That means that during class time these watches will be work like regular watches, but after class time these watches will be become to the smartwatch. Move on, the parents can reject unknown phone calls. So for example, if some unknown phone calls call into your kid, you as a parent, you will receive the notification about this, but kid will not receive the phone call. But yeah, you as a parent, you can decide you want to reject or you want to receive this phone call. So you want to reject, the kid will never know and never receive any of notification, any of calls. If you want to receive, then you can just simply allow this, and the kid will allowing to receive this phone call. So let me show you, for example, how does it work. I go reject. As you can see, all of these numbers, they've been rejected because we didn't allow the phone for the other phone call to these watches, to these blue watches, to this, sorry, water pink watches, right? They wasn't be able to call them. So we have here three incoming interacted calls. So three calls we was rejected because we don't want to our child talk to some unknown phone numbers, right? So this is not just all. Here we have a fitness and BPM heart rate. For example, you go to the BPM heart rate and you can see the what is BPM of your kid. But if you're worried about the BPM could be high, like higher than 150, and you don't have a time to go to check all this, you as a parent, you can set up the notification for yourself, that you will be know that, for example, if the BPM higher than 150, 140, 130, you as a parent, you will receive the notification about this, and you can know, okay, my kid is BPM is too high, let give him a call, you know, because BPM could be high of two different situations. The kid are too happy, are too active, or kid are too scared, like emergency situation, and you can understand that there is two situations could happen. And also here is we have a cool feature in the house mode, the mood, kids mood. You can go to the mood section and you can see if the kid mood is happy and the BPM heart rate is high, you can understand that the kid doing some activity, you know. But if the BPM is high and the mood is low, you can understand maybe some emergency situation happened and it's time to give him a call, you know. But anyway, it's time to give him a call anytime, even it's happy or not, because the BPM is high. You can always say like take a little bit rest, right, about this. Also fitness, you go to the fitness, you can see all activity about your kid during the day. You can see how much calories burned, how much steps the kid did, or how much exercise time it was spent, right? Also, we have contact list that you as a parents, you will add the contacts that your kid can receive phone calls, because if they reject, if the unknown phone calls, the kid, you can set up that the kid cannot receive unknown phone calls. So that's up to you. You can receive or you can reject, or you can allow them to do this. So the class mode time, as I told you, you can set up the class mode time, and you as a parent, you will always know that your kid will not be disturbed by something. These smartwatches, they work with 5 satellite positioning. That means they work with GPS, BDS, GLONASS, GLONASS, and QZSS. So that means they will be always be able to track the kid's location, precede kid location, you know, because even if the kid will go to the forest or something like this, they will show you in the history, and they will show you in real-time location, step by step of your kid. So this is kind of cool feature that has to be in your kid's wrist, you know. It's easy to wear, there's not heavy, the kid can use it whole day, the kid can play, the kid can even make a cool photos or cool selfies with it, you know. We also have a cool feature here. Let me show you how it's worked, this AI scanning, that if your kid doesn't know something, the kid, for example, found something, right? So let me show you how it's worked. We'll take the bottle of water, for example. I go to the app section, and here we have the, oh sorry, not this one, app section, and we go down to the bottom, and here we have AI scanner. Where is it? Yeah, here, AI scanner. So with this AI scanner, for example, I'm taking the bottle of water, and I don't know what the item is, it right? I want to take the picture of this bottle of water. So let me take a picture. Okay, I did the picture. It's scanning, as you can see, and they're gonna give me results of it. Okay, so let's wait and check. Bottle, they said it's bottle, accuracy is 93%. So they said it's a bottle with accuracy 93%. So can you imagine how it could be helpful for your kid? For example, kid found something on the street, the kid 4, 5, 6 years old, they found something on the street, and they can make a picture of it, and they want to know what is it. So kid not just can have a fun, but kid also can explore the world with this smartwatches, you know. So for example, as I did right now, I took the picture of the bottle, and they told me what is it. This is a bottle. So I know this is a bottle, and I can understand how it works. So yeah, this is the Z7 smartwatch. They work with SIM card, they work with Wi-Fi. So you need to have some internet for them, you see, because we can insert SIM card here. So that means the kid will be received the phone call, and if you have the internet, that has to be internet, you know, you will receive, you can the kid can receive the video phone call. So let me show you how it's worked. Video phone call, for example, this watch is inside of the water, right? So I'm giving the video phone call to them, and here we see that we are receiving the phone call. As you can see right now, I have a vibration and we have a sound, right? So let me receive the phone call, and you can see my face. You can see my face, right guys, and all of this. So we can talk, even if I go down deep down the water, you can see my face even down there in the water. And here, look, you see the real-time location of your kid. So you don't just see your kid face, you see the kid real-time location, and at the same time you can see the kid's surroundings. So this is kind of feature that you can see all of this. You can see my face. So guys, let me show you here. You are seeing my face right now, I'm talking to you, right? You can see the kid's surroundings. That means you can see the rear camera when your kid wearing. So here you see rear camera now. So for example, you giving me the phone call, right? I'm talking to you, I'm answering, I'm talking to you, but you as a parent, you would like to see surroundings. So I can show you like this, but it's not comfortable for a kid to show like this, for example, right? Or upside down can show, but you will be see everything upside down. So the simple solution is open, and with much better quality camera. Here's the rear camera is much better quality of 5 megapixel. The kid can show you surroundings around, right? And you can, by simple using camera, as you can see, we now showing the rear camera. You can swap here, and you can see the front camera of me. So you see, you are swapping, you see the front, or you are swapping, you see the rear camera. Yeah, you see the rear camera, you see. So you can control it, and at the same time you can see the kid location. So this is kind of cool feature that must have. Even if you want to put like this to the water, even with open, you still be able to see all of this. You see, I'm shaking, the watches are shaking even inside of the water, no matter what happened. Even if I will go up, and you can still see my face here. So yeah, they work in art even inside of the water, and you don't need to be worried that the SIM card will be uh, will be watered, because even after this one, after our washing time, the bath time, we will open this SIM card slot, and you will see that they are no humidity here, no nothing, no water, no humidity inside. So guys, they are 100% waterproof and nice quality. So the quality of this is high quality metal that they work so much. The durability of this watch, let me turn off the camera because we are still here. We're still in the camera. Say hello, hello everyone. Yeah. So the durability of these watches is really nice. It's more than 100,000 times you can flip up and down. Sorry, I didn't turn off the video call. Yeah, you can flip up and down this smartwatch 100 times, 100,000 times. So that means even the kid will play with this watches, nothing will be wrong with them. And even if somehow the kid will break this one, you can still come back to us, because this is a warranty case, and you have warranty for 2 years old. For Spain, we have a special offer. It's 3 years or 3 years of warranty. So yeah, you can feel free to contact us. This watch is cost 219 euro for your kid, for your kid's safety, for your kid fun, and that's free return. 15 days free return. You can for free return these watches, and we will not ask you any of question about these watches, because why you want to return or why do you don't like, right? So feel free. 15 days free return, 7 days delivery, guys. So even inside of the water, they are still work perfectly. Even inside of the ice, we just took this blue one. The ice already melted because it's more than hour past. This ice, we just took this from the watches from the ice. They are even in the ice, they are work perfectly, guys. The real ice, I even can put like this. No matter what I want to do, put between of them, they will be still work perfectly. Even frozen watches, they will be still perfect, work perfectly. So this is kind of cool solution for you if you want to know much more information about your kid. You want to know the exact location of your kid. You want to see what kind of BPM your kid has, or how much active is your kid, because all of this you can track. With this fitness tracker, you can see your kid BPM. It will be work like the fitness watch on your wrist, but it's working on the kid wrist. You can see all the information about your kid. You can see exact kid location, and you can know exact location and exact past, and all the information you can know about the kid. You cannot spy the kid. You cannot hear what they're talking about. So that means you cannot hear what they're talking about by the microphone. You cannot see the videos, like you cannot turn on the camera and like spy what the kids doing. You cannot see their pictures. You cannot see their chats, because still we have a chat app that kids can communicate. So you cannot do all of this, but because the kid has to have the privacy, so we respect for our kids, and we want to our kids give the respect, but also we want to make parents much more calm about all of this, because in the world could be so many weird situations happen, and nowadays, it's good to have such a gadget that helps you to quickly go to the app, quickly. Oh, look guys, how much time I need from, for example, from my pocket pick up. I'm picking up a phone from my pocket, I'm opening the app, I'm going to location, and I see exact location of my kid. So how much time I lost, 10 seconds or something like this. So this is cool feature, because you not just see the kid location. You go to the chat, you can see chat, and like you can talk in the chat, but also you can go to the house, check the house. You can track the fitness. You can see all the information, and you can go to the notification, and you can see all the notification that you got. For example, the kid receiving some unknown phone call number, you receiving notification. You can set up a notification for any case of this time, because could be so many kind of different situation happen, and if you want, you can set up the notification. So this makes to kid be protective, to protect your kid. You have a lot of power to protect your kid from something unknown. So all of this you can use with our Z7 smartwatch. But also we have for you our cheaper one version is the Z1 smartwatch. They doesn't have a dual flip camera, as you can see. They doesn't have a fitness tracker, but still you can locate kids location. You can still give them a video call. You can still track exact location. Also 14 days the location history, and at the same time you can give them video call and phone call. So this is also cool product. This costs 129 euro all around the Europe. Same as Z7 is free delivery, 7 days free delivery, and 15 days free return. If you don't like these watches, we will not ask you any questions. Just feel free to send us back. We will send you money back. 2 years warranty for all around the Europe, and 3 years warranty for the Spain. We have a special offer for Spain here, guys. So this is the Z7 and Z1 smartwatch. Later on, the imoo official, we're gonna say to you our official website from the Europe, that you can go and check all the information about that. If you would like to know much more info about these watches, just feel free, let me know in the comment. I would love to share with you guys all of this information. So the things, let me tell you about for example, your friends, the two kids have the same watches and they want to communicate with each other, right? They can go to the app. Here we have the add friends app. Add friends, you can go to this app and you need to bump to watch to each other to add the friends to each other. And by this way, you will be able to have a communication inside all the chat here. You can have a communication inside of the chat. They can communicate between each other. They can give them video, phone calls. They can text the messages. They can send the voice messages. All of this. Even they can also create a huge groups together with each other, and they can communicate with each other as a friends. You as a parents, you can bound members. For example, you can bound dad or grandpa, grandma, the sister, brother. You can all of them bound to this app, and they will also still see all of the information, like track the kid's health, the kid's location. They can track all of the information they can track, but they cannot change this information. If you set it something like this, for example, if you want a low power mode after 20%, they cannot change it, because you as an admin, you're the boss here, so they cannot do it everything, but they can still track the information about the kids location. They can see exact precision location. Guys, look here, they show dot to dot. You see dot to dot here, where is the location. Correction, you can allow exact location or correction you want to make. So all of this you can track. You can track the kid history. Let me show you the history of the location, and let me show you how it's worked. So for example, this day when we draw a car, you can see exact spot when we've been and what we did. You see, guys, let me show you here. So this day we draw a car, and you can see the step by step we did. Let me make a zoom in much more. Hello there, that you can see. Look, guys, step by step we are driving the highway, and it shows you exact spot, exact location where we'll be, and our last point. So that show you step by step. You can track step by step. Even if the kid make so much zigzags, you can track step by step and understand what kind of way it was. So for example, your kid lost something, your kid lost the key or something like this, you can always go to the app and track the location. You have 14 days of tracking location. It's half of month. You have enough of time to track something location about it. So step by step you can see all of this information, all of this location. And this is not just one feature. We have much more feature about this. So let me tell you, move on the chat, then location. Easy to call. So that means that if you have two kids, for example, you want to give video call or phone call, you take it easy from the phone, from the pocket, and give them simple phone or video call. Move on. Here we have a notification. All the notification you can set up. The BPM heart rate is high, you can set up. The unknown phone calling to your kid, you're gonna receive the notification. The kid is spent too much calories, you will receive the notification. All of this information you will receive. The class mode is finished, you will receive the notification, because you can set up whatever you want. So let me tell you what kind of feature they have, and then we can talk about this feature. Okay, so we have a bound members that we have a watch contacts, we have fitness, we have a health, we have a class mode, we have app disable, we have watch health management, we have app center, we have low power mode, we have reject unknown calls. Well, for the wallpaper, scheduled power off, that you can schedule all of this. Find my watch, watch networks, watch settings, and here we have change assistant, help, contact us, app settings, and unbind watch. So let's move one by one about this. Bound members, that means you as an admin, for example, you are a mom, you want to give some permission to husband, to daughter, to grandma, grandpa, you can give them permission. They can also see, track all the information about the kid, about your kid, but they cannot change the settings about this. For example, you set it low power mode, lower than 20%, they cannot change it, because you as admin, you can do it. Move on, watch contacts. That means if you added some contacts to the watch list, that means that these phone numbers, they can directly call to your kid without your permission. But if there is some unknown phone calling, you as a parent, and as an admin, you will receive the notification that some unknown phone calling to your kid, and you can reject, or you can allow this phone call to your kid. Cool feature, I think this is a nice feature. Fitness, you can see all the information about the kid, like step count, calories burned, exercise time, because here we have also counter, running counter, rope skip counter, sit-ups counter, and even the swimming laps counter. Here you can see all of this information. You can track all of this information. In the settings, you can set up the height, the gender, date of birth, height, weight, all of your kid, right? And this what will help for you to understand how much calories and all of this burned, and how much you need to, for example, feed your child back. Health is the cool feature that we have here, that can give you a lot of useful information. For example, body temperature, you can set up for all of these features. You can set up the notification. Body temperature high, you receive the notification. Heart rate high, you receive the notification. Can you imagine how it's cool and simple that you as a parent sitting at the work, and your kid is too much active somewhere, for example in the school or outside playing, he's too much active, and you're receiving the notification that your kid BPM is higher than 140. You can give them a quick call and say, come on, a little bit rest, right? But also at the same time, the BPM could be high because the kids are scared of something. It could be emergency situation happen, right? So at the same time, it's like win-win side, because you can understand when the kid is active, and you can understand when the emergency situation happen. And to help you understand what kind of situation happened, we have a mood section. Here in the mood section, you can see what kind of mood your kid happened. Here we have sad, restless, calm, good, or pleasure. All of this you can see by the color. And for example, the BPM heart rate is high, but the mood section is down. That means probably some emergency situation happened, and it's the best time to give a call to your kid. Or the BPM is high and the mood is high, that means probably kid is too happy, he's doing some activity. But anyway, it's still time to give your kid a phone call, because with these features, you can track you can understand that what kind of situation happened. And also blood oxygen. Here is no data for now because they didn't work, but still you can track the blood oxygen information here. I think this is one of the coolest features that we have here. Not just we have a lot of cool features like location tracking or something like this, but the health, it can help you a lot. So class mode time. What do we mean by the class mode time? Class mode time means that you, as a parent, for example, your kid going to the school or coming back to home to have a homework, you as a parent, you can set up the class mode time, and during this time, the kid will not receive any notification. The watches will be worked like a regular watches. Even if I'm opening like this right now, guys, you see it's automatically turning on the camera. Even this kind of feature the kid will not be able to use, So yeah, move on. That during this time the watches will be worked like regular watches, but when the time is passed, the watches automatically will become to the smart watches. So you don't need to go back to app and turn on or turn off. Okay, move on. We have app center here. So many apps that can be useful for you. Here's so many apps that can be useful to make kids much more fun. There is no apps for gaming like kid can play. There is no apps for watching video. There is nothing. There's just apps to make the kid much more active and much more fun. Low power mode. Low power mode, for example, look, let me take the phone, because here also we can swap from the kid to kid. It's easy. So this one has lower battery. Mm, Lower battery. Yeah, let's go to the low power mode. Low power mode, it's 15% of the power. It will be less for 3 hours, guys. So 15% hour less for 3 hours. But if we want to turn on the low power mode, it will be less 13 hours, guys. 13 hours is 4 times more. It will be less 4 times more. So that means even 16% of power will be less, guys, 13 hours. So yes. And the watches will support only call and location, so you will be able still track your kid location, and you will be able to give them a phone call. You would not be able to give them the video call, but you would be able to give them a regular phone call. So let's move on, and here we have the reject unknown phone calls. So what we mean by that, that you as a parent, you can decide, for example, the kid receiving the unknown phone call that doesn't exist in his contact list. So that means you as a parent, you first will receive notification to your cell phone, and then you can decide you want to reject or you want to allow this phone number call to your kid. If you want to reject, you're simply rejecting this phone number, and the kid will never receive any of notification to this watch, or any kid even never know that somebody calling him. But you will receive the notification, and you will see what kind of number called, and you can these numbers will stay here with you for 30 days. So you can see up to 30 days that what kind of number just called to my kid, and you can see all this information, and you can know all of this information. So for example, the kid lost the watch, but you still can always make a low power mode that can help you to keep the watches longer, and you can go find my watch, you can log the watch, and you can always track the location here, and always go to find the watch where you lost, because we have a precision tracking location that you can track step by step where you could be in, so you can easily find these watches back, right? Scheduled power off. If you don't wanna the phone, for example, watches working during the night, you can just schedule power off, and that's all. During the night, the watches will be not working. That's all, and then automatically will be turned on. Cool feature, and helps you to save the energy. Watch networks, you can add the watch networks as you want, and watch settings, you can set up all of this. Here, watch language, time display format, 24 hours, for example, or 12 hours, time zone, auto set time zone, watch sound mode, emergency source. So about the emergency source, let me tell you more. So that means your kid can give you emergency call, emergency source, by drawing letter C on the screen. This is a cool feature that must have, because by this way, the kid, even hands behind of the back, kid will be still able to draw letter C on the screen and give you emergency call. Let me draw it. Yeah, let me draw it for you guys. Letter C, and everything will work. Let me draw it behind the back. I draw behind of the back, and still I can make the emergency call, emergency source. So even a kid got in some bad situation, they will be still able to draw letter C and give you emergency call. And you as a parent, you will receive to your cell phone an emergency call, guys. You will receive an emergency call to your screen, so you can set up it or you cannot set up it. And here's so many features that we have on this phone. Real-time tracking location, you can see the real-time location. We have 2 kids connected to this one app, because I have 2 kids, so 2 kids connected. These 2 kids are connected to each other, and even this one inside of the water, I want to give them a phone call, I can give them a phone call, and I can see real-time location. I can see my face, I can see your face, you can still communicate with the kid. So this is kind of cool, because right now we're receiving the phone call, as you can see, and yeah, we can still be connected with you guys. I can still see you, you can still see me. You see me, you see me, I see you. Yeah, guys, and you see the real-time location. Even under the water, you will see the real-time location, and you will see my face. So I think this is must-have on your kid's wrist. So guys, this is the Z7 smartwatch. We have a Z7 and Z1, 2 products that we have in 2 colors. So the Z7 smartwatch costs 219 euro. The Z1 smartwatch costs 129 euro. All around the Europe, so we're talking about the Europe. We're gonna send you a link of our website, okay guys, you can go and check all the information about this smartwatch, but also you can feel free to ask me. I'm already told you about all of these features. So the 15 days free return, guys. So no matter what, if you don't like, you bought this watch, you don't like, your kid don't like this watches, you can free return to us with no reasons. At the same time, we have a 2 years warranty for all around the Europe and 3 years warranty for the Spain. Special offer for Spain, guys. So this kind of cool smartwatch that helps you and helps your kid be active, helps you to be much more calm because you can track a lot of information. The smartphone will never give you such information that these smartwatches can give. Video calls, phone calls, health tracking, BPM heart rate, body temperature, the steps did, blood oxygen, mood, the location, real-time location, 14 days tracking location. You can track 14 days location of your kid. All of this information available in one app. Your dad, for example, if you are a mother, your husband, your kids, other kid, your grandma, your grandparents, can all of them, they can also have access to this, and all of them can track their kids location and information. I think this is cool feature that kid must have, because this is what specifically create for kids from 4 to 12 years old, because I think, and our company think, that the kid from 4 to 12 years old, it's too early to get the smartphone this time, because kid will be not active, kid will be play games, watching video or something like this. But with these watches, we make life kids much more active. We make parents' life much more calm, because they can see, they can read a lot of information about the kid. So guys, I think this is a good time, good offer for you to get this watch, at least to try, because you can always for free return it to us. We will not ask you anything, at least to try for your kid. You can track how it's work, how the location work, how the 14 days tracking location work. You at least will know how much like distance your kid ran, or how much calories did your kid burn. You will know everything in your smartphone, and you can track all of this information in your smartphone. So guys, yeah, just do it. Just go to our website and check the information about these watches, smartwatches, because this is a kind of cool feature that you can give to your kid. We have two colors, pink and blue colors, as you know, pink for girls, blue for boys. Yeah, and also the kids have a lot of cool features here inside of the watch. Because we make this watch for kids, not just for kids, but just also for parents. But kids can make so much fun with this, because we have a competition app. So let me show you, let me tell you what exact the app we have here. Okay, so let me go to the top. We have add friends, so the kids can bump each other, bump to each other. They can add each other to the friends, and then they have a calls, video calls. They can talk to each other by the chat inside of this app. We have a steps, we have a house, we have a sport. So look how much sports of app we have here, guys. Level also depends like on the sports activity. If you are a kid too much activity, he gain the points, and level are rising up, so the kids can compete between each other who is rised up, and they are getting some experience of it. They can rise the level. So here we have the level 4, for example, as you can see. The album, we can see the picture, we can make a camera, we have a stick cam, they can make a funny camera, we have a funny cam, we have alarm clock, we have a shake for okay, this is not connected, so we cannot shake. Yes, to get the points, so we have some funny games, you know, messages, call, setting, stopwatch, app center, storage, race also cool app for your kid. You see, this is 100 challenge. So the kid who's closer to 100 steps, I want a challenge, for example, sending you a challenge. I'll step the challenge. So 3, 2, 1, 0, let's go. So we have 1 minute, and who will make more steps, that one winner. So for example, 10 seconds passed, I'm tapping on this, I did 0 steps, 0 nothing. So guys, look, I lost some points. They're gonna show you right now. Oh, sorry. Yeah. So actually, I lost the points. I lost 1 point, so I didn't do any activity. So that's how we make our kids much more fun and much more active. Let's move on. Race, virtual me, theme, AI scanner. This is kind of cool feature for kids. If the kid doesn't know some item, oh, for example, here we have a bottle of water. Let me show you. So we're gonna take the picture of bottle of water right now. We have here. Let me take a nice picture of bottle of water. Good, take angle. Okay, I take. So we are scanning right now the our bottle of water. Let's see what the result we're gonna get. What is it? So what they tell us, soda water beverage. So they said this is soda water beverage. So and accuracy is 94%. So they understand what is it, and they can help kids to explore the world. Because for example, the kid walking with this smartwatch, the kid is 4, 5, 6 years old. They doesn't know about some item, what is it, yeah, or some bug, you know. They can always take the smartwatch and make picture of some bags or something like this, and they always be sure, always be calm, and they can always be know what is it, right, guys? So this is the Z7 smartwatch. Here we have our link down below. We send you a link down below, guys. You can go to our website, check all the information. 15 days free return. That means you don't need to worry about the if you don't like, if your kid don't like the if your kid doesn't like this watch, you can for free send it back. The delivery free and return is free also. There's 2 years warranty for this smartwatch. The quality, durability of them really nice. This is the high quality metal that really works well, and always the durability of this is 100,000 times, guys. So no matter what you do, no matter how kid play, it always will be work great. You see, I cannot open it without pressing the bottom. No matter how much I will pull it, I will not open it. But simply tapping on the bottom, you see I'm opening this smartwatch. So guys, fitness tracker and SIM card slot here. So guys, this is the Z7 pink and blue and pink for boys and girls. And also we have the Z1 smartwatch, guys. If you would like to, just go to our website and check all the information about it, or come to us here to our live stream. We every day here for you guys. So hope you're doing great. Hope you like our product. If you have any other question, please come back tomorrow. If you don't like these watches, also come tomorrow and tell me why, and I would like to listen about this. Okay, guys? Thank you so much. See you tomorrow. Bye.